Good morning, Simon from Prestige. Hope you're well. We've got Jono in the back there. The rain's just starting to come down, which is a bit of a shame, but we don't mind. We shouldn't get too wet. Now, we've got a gorgeous specimen of a magnolia tree here in the background. You can see the size of it in respect to Jono's back there. And what we've got a situation is at the moment is that this tree has been left to basically grow to its own devices. It's a stunning tree. Magnolias are very expensive, and when they bloom, they're absolutely stunning. Now, the issue with trees at the moment is that of, you can obviously with the trained eye, you can see obviously that of poor cuts, and with poor cuts, depending on where you cut the tree, it can have effects of obviously of stressing the tree out, and with that, obviously, here's a perfect example. So someone's come along, you can see that here, and literally cut through the branch within that area here, and stressed the branch out, and you've got 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different shoots going off left, right, and centre. And with that, across the whole tree, firstly, you should never cut more than probably 30% of a tree. And it stresses it out quite poorly. Knowing when to cut a tree is obviously very important as well. And as if I look at the top here, you can see all these incredible water shoots that are coming straight up, which is a really good sign. It's in healthy condition, but there are areas of concern within it. The 3 Ds in the horticultural land is called dead, displaced, and also diseased. Thankfully, there's nothing diseased, but there are areas. If I just move my hand into this area here, I can hear branches snapping. John, just work around it and just move some of the branches to see if there's anything snapping, which we know is dead. And that's the first sign, first job that you need to do is literally move anything that's dead off the tree. Dead decomposes and causes disease, things like that. I'll have my glove back, thank you. And we're just working our way around it now, just looking for dead. You've got displacement as well, which is if I take you right into the tree here. I haven't got my hat on today, so I might get scratched on my head. There you go. You've got a situation where you've got a branch down here that's grown round the back, down and back up. So things like that causing displacement and disease is not really good. So we'll be doing a very healthy cut. That's the displacement now. So you've got branches that's coming through particular different parts of the body, and they rub over the wind and different weather elements. They rub obviously against its skin, and with that obviously that of again affecting its skin. It's not necessarily the rubbing, it's obviously then what can get into the tree, as you've got microscopic insects that obviously like to eat and gnaw away at the actual bark. In addition to that, tools, very important. We've got something which is in every single household, Dettol. Bing! Dettol is obviously that of a disinfectant, and when you're operating on your tools, you've got to be mindful of the fact that you're passing bacteria from one to another in regards to your tools. So always make sure that you're disinfecting your tools, whether it's a saw or loppers, and with that obviously you're able to complete clean cuts. If I was in a surgery effectively and I was maybe, I'm just going to stand in here because it's pouring down, getting caught in the rain now. Take some shelter, Jono, a second. If you're literally in the background here, if you're operating obviously on a tree or any kind of branches, firs, if you're not disinfecting your tools and you're coming to cut things like this, you're literally passing on bacteria from one tree to another, and with that it causes diseases as well. So this is a magnolia tree. We're going to be shaping this, effectively making it look like a tree again once, and taking a lot of these dead branches off. But it's just sometimes so nice to cover a feature on something that looks so wild but so beautiful. And there you go. So we'll possibly post a picture of this later on when we've completed it, and look forward to hearing from you with any particular comments. Have a good afternoon. Should you need our services, please get in touch.